Welcome, people of the World Wide Web. So this is Chris from Cypher Sigma Toys, and we have a glowing package. I'll put some effect in there to show you it is glowing. So this was a cheap bargain. This was, I think, about £7. It is a DC figure of a line I actually really like, but don't have much of. You'll see there's a few other figures I've managed to pick up. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Obviously, hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and come along and try out content. I have lots of content on here. But yes, so what is this and where it's coming from? So as I say, it is a DC figure from the Batman line. It's one of his villains that I like. It's one of the better designs. Apologies if you can hear noise. I've got construction going on next door. Essentially, there's a figure after. When I've been looking, it's like 20-30 quid on eBay. And kind of, if you know me or if you've come across my channel and seen before, I when it comes to a lot of things, I normally, I like main characters and stuff, I like Batman, but to be honest, I always like the odd villains. So like most people, if you said like who's like your favorite Batman villain, they'd be like Clayface or Joker or Riddler or something like that. I always like the more obscure ones. I want to say obscure, just they're not well known. So this is from the Batman series, I think from the early 2000s. Most people know if you played the game of the character as well. So this is Firefly. So his backpack isn't clipped in properly. So let me just, there we go. So I think this is the figure complete. As I say, it cost me £4 plus postage. I think it was £7, maybe £8, say £8. Comes with his helmet, which is quite hard to get. You do find figures and you look on eBay, you find them like that, or without the backpack, or without the hoses and stuff. So yeah, so here he is in all his glory. So he has like his little Firefly backpack, which kind of helps him fly. Firefly makes sense in the name. So like he's in really good condition. Obviously, limited articulation with these figures. They obviously have waist. That's waist and wrist. Obviously, you've got the legs can like kick up, and you've got joints at the knees. Same with the arms. No wrist articulation or anything. It's only elbows, and then obviously shoulders. Obviously, the backpack, there's a little hole that just pops into there, and that's just in. And then his head, it just turns side to side, more or less, to keep him stable, to have his little Firefly. And then obviously he'd fly around and be like shooting fire out there. I mean, he might come with an effect. I don't think these figures came with many accessories. But I really like the look of him. Obviously, I did have the Mr. Freeze, and that ended up getting broken. I don't have any. I do like the Bane from this one as well. I liked with Batman and stuff when they even though I'm a big comic book fan, I like it when they take on new designs and try new styles and stuff. And this series, the Batman, I think did really well with reinventing some of the characters, have them in different styles and stuff like this for the Batman compared to what was in the comics and stuff like this. Because stuff like this, I quite like characters. You don't get to see them in the comics as much because there's limited. When you've got an animated series, you get to see them a bit more. But yes, so there he is. I will do a little 360. So that is Firefly. So he will sit here on my desk. Thank you very much for coming across this channel. As I said, if you're new, please do hit that subscribe button. If not, I come out with content twice a week, more or less, sometimes one, depending on what I picked up, so please do that. I have another channel for movies as well. If you want to take a look at that, I'd really appreciate it. So Cypher Sigma Screen Time. Otherwise, thank you very much for everyone who watches the channel, watches these videos. Really appreciate you. Yeah, and thank you for watching this little pickup. I'll definitely see you in the next one.